ABC Studios in New York, it's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Kevin Spacey, Jesse's Christina Applegate, Prince Nassim Hamed, and the Party of the Millennium. With Nancy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Thank you very much. Okay, I love a crowd that's been drinking. All right, we got a big old Friday show for you people tonight. We have amazing guests. Tell you about them in a second. We have a lot of fun stuff planned. And I want to talk about the Millennium just for a second here at the top of the show. Who has plans for the Millennium yet? Anybody? Yeah. You're not going to be here, I hope. Okay, that would be sad. No. Actually, because people were talking about the Millennium, and there was a news story today. Bill Clinton, the President of the United States, President Bill Clinton, announced yesterday that he plans to make a speech to the American people just minutes before the turn of the Millennium. Just before it turns, he wants to come on the air and speak to all of us. True story. And in the speech, he's expected to apologize in advance for whatever he does at the New Year's party. Sorry, I touched your boobie. So sorry. It was just right there. That's my weird Clinton. Speaking of presidents or possible presidents, George W. Bush in the news. This week, George W. Bush accused Ross Perot of having, quote, a personal vendetta against him. Yeah, that's what he said. And that's right. Yeah, when asked to comment, Perot said, I don't have a problem with Bush. The voices in my head do. So it just cleared it out. I'll never touch her boobie. Okay, stop. It's not right. You shouldn't laugh at that. It's wrong what I did. NASA is in trouble. NASA apparently lost. Did you hear this? They lost a $125 million spacecraft last week because of confusion between English and metric measurements. True story. Yeah, a spokesperson for NASA said, give us a break. We're not rocket scientists. I thought that was cute. That's one I can... That was just the one joke I could tell my mom. Speaking of moms, speaking of grandmoms, this week, last thing I'll mention, but it's really strange, this week in Utah, an elderly woman passed away, leaving behind 271 grandchildren. 271 grandchildren. That's right, yeah, friends remembered her as a proud, strong matriarch who was active in her church and loved to do the nasty. Which I call... So, Boovie and Do the Nasty made it into the monologue. Proud of my college education. Let's talk about tonight's show. We got a great show. A few people were thrilled. I saw this movie last night, American Beauty, and it's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. An amazing film. Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey's here. We also have, from the show, Jesse, the lovely and talented Christina Applegate is on the show. she sees my glistening brows. All right. And then, very cool guest, WBO featherweight champion. This guy's an amazing fighter. Prince Naseem Hamed is on the show. He and I will fight. And the man who's going to fight him, you have to. It's in your contract. Jimmy Vivino and the Max Weinberg 7. Jimmy. Max Weinberg 7. Andy, how are you?
I'm very good.
You know, we don't often do this, but we have to talk about the business of television tonight.
Okay.
On the program.
I don't know much, but
Yeah.
what I do, I'll talk about.
We clearly don't know much
Yeah,
about
yeah.
television.